It's nearly a month into the operation in Libya, and for those countries involved, it's causing trouble back home, especially in France, where the president's feeling the pinch. As Daniel Bushell reports, it's not being helped by the country's intervention in its former colony of Ivory Coast, with Nicolas Sarkozy's career under threat from accusations of imperialism.
If Nicolas Sarkozy hoped intervening in Libya and the Ivory Coast would boost his popularity, it's backfired. He's now by far the most unpopular president in the history of France's Fifth Republic, according to the latest opinion polls at the weekend. The main beneficiary has been Marine Le Pen, head of the National Front Party. She's expected to knock him out of next year's presidential elections. Sarkozy once pledged France will never again kill people in Africa, Le Pen told me. He's broken that promise.
This will be seen as a post-colonial reaction by France. We're behaving like the world's policemen, deciding who's bad and who's good.
The president's policies are mirrored, add former colleagues, by an inflexible personal style. Ex-finance minister Jean-Louis Borloo left the ruling party this month, admitting they can't work together. Former human rights minister Rama Yadeh has quit too. Sarkozy let Colonel Gaddafi use France, she said, as a doormat to wipe blood off his feet by hosting him in Paris. Now he's hunting the same man down. Sarkozy also sacked his integration advisor for disagreeing with him. Abderrahman Dahman told RT the president doesn't know how to compromise.
There's no place for 20th century colonialism today, but there should always be room for negotiation.
It all leaves Nicolas Sarkozy with few friends, just when he needs them. It's become a lonely life inside the presidential palace for Mr. Sarkozy. Not only are political opponents pulling apart his foreign policy, even former allies like Dominique de Villepin now talk of his imperial ambitions. De Villepin's worked with the president for over 17 years. The former premier fears Libya turning into another Afghanistan, a deeply unpopular war with no clear deadline.
We cannot go in any country without knowing when we will go out. I think this is the lesson that we did not take from Afghanistan.
In its global diplomacy, it's the same problem, analysts warn. France is facing criticism for what some see as heavy-handed intervention in the Ivory Coast. That comes after Germany, China, Brazil, Russia and India abstained from voting on a UN-mandated no-fly zone over Libya, a move France strongly advocated.
That is not very safe for the international system, that the major part of the world, if we take into account the demography and the population of the world, abstain.
The result is a president, say experts, mocked at home and abroad for his arrogance.
This is more like a monarchical republic.
Trailing both Le Pen and the socialists in his bid for re-election in 2012, Sarkozy looks unlikely to mellow. Leaked memos from advisers claim his only chance of winning is to make his policies even more extreme. Daniel Bushell, RT, Paris.